Hey guys, so I thought I would do a divine counterpart reading. Okay, there's some silence going on right now. There's some healing, some ego healing, deaths, rebirths, so a lot of hermit mode, hanged man, going within. So there might not be a lot of communication right now between you and your person. So we're just gonna check in with them, see how they're doing, what they're going through, just to give you some peace of mind if there is some silence. Okay, so let's start. Source, what do we need to know about the counterparts? Straight out. Yeah, so desert. Vision quest. Yeah, going within, right? Their Jesus moment. 40 days, 40 nights. So they are, yeah, it's just them and source right now, okay? There's a lot of healing going on. A lot of ancestral healing going on, generations, okay? So not just their pain, but their ancestors' pain they're having to process. I heard DNA upgrades, which I spoke of a few readings ago, and yeah, really just a lot of ancient wisdom is coming in for them as they do this healing. So dream time, creation. So there could be a lot of dreaming going on, could a lot of daydreaming, could be a lot of overthinking going on. They're in their head a lot, which would make sense for ego deaths, because that's all the ego does, right? It's all in your mind. It's mind over heart, but we're trying to get them into the more of a heart mode, right? This could also relate to the sacral chakra, because I know I've got a download about that and I've been getting some symptoms myself. So there is some sacral chakra upgrades going on, which could give them, you know, a real push to be creative. You might also feel some sexual energy come up in the 5D as well. You know, you get turned on out of the blue and you're like, what the heck? It could be them. Sacral chakra healing. Effortless, so the waterfall. So to me, this is like purging, like releasing emotions, letting it flow, letting the energy flow, all that sort of stuff. So it's all part of the, especially with ancestral healing, there'll be a lot of that coming up, a lot of heart chakra healing, I hear. Yeah. So they're in winter mode, winter solstice, reflection. So yeah, reflecting on their past, you know, forgiveness, I hear, forgiving their past. It's a lot of reflection going on. Could be reflection on your relationship. And there's some purging that has to do with that. Let's see what else. So we have perspective and focus. Okay. The fact that these came out together tells me that I just have this feeling that source is because they're focusing inward. So this is almost like source there, right? Just powerful energy. They're giving them, their source is showing them a different perspective, right, on their life, right? Teaching them that this pain is lessons that you need to learn, that sort of thing. Okay. So that's good so far. It's good that they went within. Yeah, so there's ebb and flow, more water, more emotions coming up. They're letting it, they're releasing it, which is the important part, okay? They're releasing it. They're letting the energies flow. That's what they need to do. So they're not stagnant, screwing up their chakras. More sun too. I'm just guided to see that sun. So I just think Source is really shining the light on the truth, showing them what they need to heal, that kind of thing. Yeah, a wake-up call. Tsunami. That's what Source is doing. He's giving them a wake-up call. Okay. This is also the moon in that picture. The moon, intuition, right? Or hidden things. Maybe past pain that they've hidden inside themselves because they weren't ready to feel it. That kind of thing. Okay. Let's see what else. And it's a tsunami. It's a big wake-up call. Yeah, could be there's a lot of water here. Oh, okay, the rainbow. I've been getting rainbow synchronicities like crazy. So blessings, okay? They know once they get past this, they're being shown that their blessings are going to come in when they do this healing work. Okay. Yeah, storm, power. Okay. Lots of power. These energies are still really fast. So this is like a fast track healing for them. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot. Which is why there's silence. You're being protected from that. Okay. They're also realizing their power after they do this. Gaining their wisdom, like I said, ancient wisdom. New beginnings, which is always good, right? New beginnings. There's that sun again. I just see death and rebirth all over that card. The new beginnings. They're going to come out a better version of themselves with this healing cycle. I think they're focused on that too. It's on top of focus. So I think they're really focused on these new beginnings. They want to have them. And that's the whole point of healing. You have to want it. It's free will involved, right? So if you want to heal, you will. Especially if you ask for it. But yeah, they've gone within, submerged. Again, did we get the winter out here? Yeah, so very cold. Very cold energy, wintry, hermit mode. Ooh. Yeah, so stillness. Okay. And ancient healing wisdom. That's what I said. Yeah. So yeah, they're meditating, I hear. Meditating. You know? Unlocking their gifts. Their shamanic roots. Okay? Brings me back to this card. The ancestors. Unlocking the DNA. Okay? You, in your past lives, you all, you were shamans, okay? and your ancestors were too, so you get both of those powers, right? Your DNA is just packed full of it, like a memory stick, okay? And they're slowly unraveling. Yeah, and I'm just drawn to this, the power. This is a really important time. I knew this month was going to be very powerful. They're really discovering who they are. It's pretty exciting. I'd be excited if I were you. But you always knew they were. They're just waking up to it. Right? You knew their potential. Yeah, so they're your solitude and purification, so purging. Yeah. So they're going through it. The emotions. My eye just went to this one. The ebb and flow, letting it flow, right? Waves of emotions just coming and going like a roller coaster. And they need the alone time. So no pressure, right? Focus on yourself. Just let them go through this. It's their journey. It's an individual thing, right? You have to feel it to heal it. And I see this tree on my eyes are just drawn to this tree on this island. And it's purple. So them and source, right? The crown chakra. So really have connected with source. And source is helping them with their healing. With their awakening, I hear. That's why you don't have to worry about them. Because they're in good hands. Source, angels, guides. 11:11 on the timer when I said that. They are in good hands. They're helping them with their manifestations too. So we'll get a couple more and then we'll go to the thoughts. Ooh, there's one that flipped out. Okay, so movement. Yeah. Like I said, this is like a river is constantly flowing, right? Sometimes there's rapids, right? And sometimes it's calmer, but at least they're moving in the right direction. They're not staying stagnant. They are still flowing. So that's a really good sign. I hear coming into balance. Okay, with their energies, masculine and feminine. Right now, this is a lot of feminine energy to me. What's on the bottom? So yeah, karma healing. And I see the ancestors, my eye goes to that. So their ancestor karma as well, not just their own. But yeah, this looks good. Like I said, don't worry about them. They're in good hands. Source has them. They are connecting with Source. This is exactly what you want. Connect to Source. Connect with your soul. Ego, take a back seat. This is perfect. It's exactly what you had to go through. Okay. I feel like I want to move on to the thoughts. Be a little snoopy. It's a little snoopy. What are their thoughts towards the collective right now? What are the counterparts' thoughts toward the collective? Source, what are their thoughts? So we've got, no one is ever going to replace how I feel about you. Okay? And your eyes are enchanting. So they see themselves in your eyes, right? Your mirrored souls. Okay? So they're very drawn to your eyes. It's very magnetic. Eye contact is huge in these kind of connections. It's very intense. So they have to be at the right level of consciousness in order to be aligned, to be able to handle that intensity. And this is what they're working on. And no one is ever going to replace how I feel about you. Yeah, these connections are the strongest connections that probably you as well have ever felt. Okay, so it's scary for them. And it could be a little intimidating for you as well. They are powerful connections. They go way back. They're eternal. They're just, it's beautiful. But it is very intimidating. It's scary. Right? Because you're their forever person. And they know this. I get from that. They know how important this connection is. That's why they're doing the healing. Right? Because they want it. They want it. They know it could bring them happiness. What else? What else do they want to tell us? Shh. I am in denial about my feelings for you. It all has to do with vulnerability, right? Because they're scared. a lot of them are shh, Bello. Sorry. A lot of them are, I'm in denial about my feelings for you. Yeah, it's taking them out of their comfort zone, right? Like I said, it's scary. It's scary. But that's ending with this ego being put to rest. That's ending. I've been lying to myself for so long. That coincides with the I am in denial about my feelings, right? They're sick of that. They're sick of not expressing how they feel. Okay? Not being sincere. Not being vulnerable. I think they're done with that. Because it hurts them. Shuffle those. My love for you will never change. Yeah. Again, I just get fear. There's so much fear. Just because of past heartbreak and they know that this connection is nothing like their previous ones. So they know if you were to break their heart, that it would kill them. Like, they would, maybe not literally, but it would just, they know that this is it. Like, this is their chance for the rest of their lives, sort of thing. It's a big commitment, right? And if they're not healed, then they can't give you what you need, what you want. Wait, not what you need, because 1717 on the timer. Not what you need, because you don't need that. When you love yourself, you don't need somebody to love you. You want it, right? And they know this. They want it too. My love for you will never change. Yeah. They know they can't break away. That's why they're scared of the strength of the connection. Let's see, what else are they thinking? Ooh. Okay, we'll take it. It's 4 of them here. You are so beautiful to me. Okay. Or handsome. I don't know what I want. Okay. Right. This is like a self-worth. I get an energy of self-worth and overthinking, just causing confusion. I've never felt anything like this before. Yeah, so like I said, this is the strongest connection that they have ever felt their whole lives. And possibly you as well. It's mirrored, right? So they're getting over the fears though. Once they get that ego taken care of, I'm getting fear energy coming up. They'll get over it. I can feel that magnetic pull towards you. Yeah, so your souls are entangled, right? And just, where is it? Yeah, so like I'm in denial of my feelings, but the more that they deny the connection, the more that they try to push it away, the stronger the pull towards you, because it's magnetic. Okay. And they're fighting it, some of them. But they're not gonna win. Sorry. It's not. If it's destined, it's destined, you know? I regret how I've handled the situation. Yeah. So they feel bad. You know? They feel remorseful. Because they didn't know what they wanted, but they're getting to find out. They are realizing they want you. And that's why they're going through this healing, because they've accepted it. Okay? They've chosen to do it. But yeah, they're regretting how they handled the situations. But Source will show them that it was lessons that they needed to learn in order to heal. Right? Rejection is divine protection. For both counterparts. Right? You're the only one that truly understands me. Yeah. Like I said, this is the strongest connection they've ever felt in their lives. So the fact that you know them so well because your intuition is amazing, and you can feel their energy, it scares them. Like, this person's reading my mind. Like, what the heck? Like, it scares them that you know them so well. So they ghost you. They hide. And some of them think, oh, well, if they know me so well and I don't have to say anything, or I don't, you know. And that's more of this denial. But they're understanding that you're the only one that understands me. They're realizing that the people around them, they're not on their level. They're not aligned. Okay? And they're seeing that you are. So that's huge for them. I hear trust. So there's some trust issues as well. You know, how does this person know me so well when we barely know each other in the physical, right? Because you have soul recognition and they do too, but it's because they're so programmed, they're not as open to it. Right? But they're getting there. They are. They're getting there. Let's see. Do a couple more. Couple more thoughts. That's too many. One at a time, please. Thank you. I do care for you deeply, but I'm scared you want too much. Because you probably do. Right? You want that commitment. I hear commitment. Yeah. And they're just not ready for that yet. Okay? At that level. Like, forever level, right? Eternity. The power behind these connections. Again, with the fears. Yeah, I'm scared you want too much. I'm scared that I'm not ready to give you what you deserve. In other words, right? And they're not 2333 on the timer. They're not ready, which is why they're going through the healing. So, like I said, just focus on self. Divine timing is in play. Big time. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not ready to open up. Yeah, it's all about vulnerability, right? So I saw those sun cards. Just Source is really shining the light on this connection to them. You know, showing them that, again, you're the only one who truly understands me, but I'm not ready to open up. But they know eventually, when they do open up, that you will accept them, right? Because you have unconditional love for them. Okay? It's all about vulnerability. Big time. That's a big one for people, you know? Because they have blockages in their heart chakras, basically. And it affects the throat chakra, so they can't speak. And I don't want to say that, because now I'm going to get clogged up. So I don't like mentioning the throat chakra. Because there's a lot of blockages right now in the collective. Oh my goodness. So Okay, let's get some more. I'll close this up. There we go. I'm still learning how to love myself. Yes. Right? That's why they can't give to you yet. They need to love themselves more. That's self-worth. Okay? They're getting there. And I'm still so confused about it all. Yeah. I told you. It's overthinking. When they overthink, causes the confusion. It's the ego. Right? The ego thinks of everything that could go wrong, where the soul's like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be fine. But it's such a small little voice where the ego is big and loud and you're gonna get hurt. Don't take the risk, you know. But it is what it is. So I hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And I'll talk to you guys later on. I love you guys. Bye.